Hey, it's starting to rain here, so I just want to make this video quick, but I was thinking about this today, and you know why most middle school and high school relationships end within 4 to 6 months? It's true. Most high school and middle school relationships end in 4 to 6 months, and this is called the honeymoon phase. And because people at that age, at around 4 to 6 months into the relationship, not always, but most of the time, people at that age feel like that they feel like they've fallen out of love with that person after being in a relationship for 4 to 6 months. And this is not something that is very well known, apparently, and it's sometimes it's pretty sad because some relationships among young people can seem so great and amazing, but once that 4 to 6 months is over, and sometimes it's just one of them or both of them that just they feel like they're no longer very attracted to that person anymore, and often they're tricked into believe that they should break up with that person because of it, or even worse, cheat on that person. And that's why there's so much relationship drama among young people who are still high school age, middle school age, or even younger. And I think the best way to avoid this whole, well, first of all, they can make all kinds of promises to each other and swear they're committed to one another during the time that they are together, during this infatuation period. But once that's over, either one of them or both of them will often just no longer care about those promises that they made, or no longer feel like they should keep those things, keep those promises, and mean what they said. Sometimes someone new comes into their life, sometimes they don't. But regardless, of the vast majority of all relationships among young people end in 4 to 6 months because of this honeymoon phase being over. And I think that the best way to avoid this happening in your relationship is, well, to be honest, if one of you or both of you is too ignorant about it, then often the relationship will end anyway because of that honeymoon phase. Can't even talk right now. Can't even think straight. But yeah, I think the best way to avoid this, like, I can't guarantee that this can be avoided completely, but I think the best way to try and avoid this would be to talk about this honeymoon phase with the person you're in a relationship with, and just try to get them on the same page as you, to make sure that it doesn't happen to y'all. Like, maybe learn more about it together, and just keep that in mind for when roughly 4 to 6 months passes, give or take a little bit. I guess with many different relationships it can be different. Varies from person to person. But yeah, I just think being aware of it and being aware that it's probably the biggest killer of all relationships. I just think knowing about it and being aware of it can really help in avoiding this, because often it does trick people into thinking that they should break up, and tricks people into thinking that they don't love each other anymore, and it can just turn a great relationship into a toxic one. And really it just comes down to being like, it used to be something new and special in their lives, but then eventually they get so used to it being in their lives, it just becomes normal to them. And after a while, that normal thing in their lives doesn't really feel special anymore. And very, very often they'll take it for granted, and sometimes when it's over, they will get over it fast, or sometimes they will not realize what they had till it's gone. But yeah, I think it can definitely help to just know what it is, the honeymoon phase in relationships. I think the true test for all relationships is if the relationship can last for more than 4 to 6 months, and neither person in the relationship is too stubborn to communicate and work out problems, then I think any relationship can work for as long as a time as they want to make it last, you know? So yeah, that's, I guess that's just my 2 cents for this video. It's raining out here where I'm at, and I don't want to get my phone too wet, so I'm just going to end the video, and yeah, that's all I gotta say for that right now. Take care.